This is the Ms.FitVegan podcast, episode 274. First of all, before I start, I'm obsessed with this smoothie right now. So since it's orange season, I'm doing this podcast on February 15th, 2023. And since it is orange season, I've been getting a lot of oranges. And what I'm doing is I'm peeling the oranges, putting them like about 3 or 4 oranges, maybe a little more sometimes. Peel the oranges, put them in the blender. Then you add, I like to blend them first. Then add some frozen bananas. So for example, today I think it was 5 oranges and I did 5 frozen bananas. Oh my gosh, it tastes so good. You want to get fancy, put in a little vanilla bean, but you don't need it. It tastes like an orange creamsicle. It's so delicious. It's so yummy. If you want to make it into a smoothie bowl, just add less oranges. If you want to make it more liquid, right, thinner, then add more oranges. You want to make it thicker, add more bananas. Oh my God, it's so good. And the other day I did lots of bananas and just 1 orange, and I made orange creamsicle nice cream. Ooh, so good. Okay. By the way, real quick, always smell your oranges before you buy them. That's how you know they're ripe. And this leads me into the podcast subject of the day. So today we're going to talk about not caring what people think. How are we going to stop this shit before it's too late? Because the reality is that you don't have an infinite amount of time here. And so you got to let it go. You gotta let it go. If you're ever going to live your dream life, if you're ever gonna get healthy, if you're ever gonna lose weight, if you're ever gonna get your goals accomplished, you're gonna have to stop caring what people think. For example, right now, I'm walking down the street. I have a headphone. You guys see me on YouTube with my headphones and my microphone. I look like I'm a pilot or some type of football coach, Nick Saban. Okay? So that is what I look like right now. I look like a crazy person, probably, with my, sex hotline telemarketer headset on with my microphone. And I'm just walking down the street talking, doing my podcast. Now, I say to myself, oh, I probably look crazy. But in reality, the reality is that nobody is looking at me. Nobody cares. And if they are looking at me, it's probably because they like what they see. Okay. So, but now I'm embarrassed. But anyway, sorry, people are looking at me. But the thing is, it's like people are not caring why people don't care what I'm doing. Okay, they might look, somebody might laugh at you, somebody might even say something to you, but then they're going to go back to their life because nobody really is focusing on your life. They're focusing on their own life. Remember, you are an extra in everyone else's movie. So like the extra doesn't get a lot of time or attention. You have to be okay with looking stupid. You have to, and now, by the way, I'm surrounded by a bunch of people right next to me. We're waiting for the light to change. And you have to be okay with looking weird. You have to be okay with it. You're going to have to just let it go and understand that even if somebody does say something to you, like for example, the hardest thing is when your family and friends criticize you. So like you're trying to eat healthy, right? You're trying to be a healthy vegan, but they're making fun of you. They're calling you a fanatic. They're saying you're taking, it too far. You're eating too much fruit. Everybody knows fruit has too much sugar. You're not getting any protein. You're going to hear this in the beginning, the middle, and the end. If you want to be healthy, you're going to hear criticism from everyone and anyone, literally, from the day you start eating a healthy vegan diet until the day you die. Because I've been doing this for 12 fucking years now. 12 years now. And I still, last week, my dentist told me that I'm not getting enough protein. Meanwhile, I don't want to call her a bitch. So let me try to refrain. Let me try to say, the woman don't even know if I'm getting enough protein. Did she ask about my blood test results? No. Which I got last year. And I'm going to get another blood test this year because I want an updated one. Just to have it in I want to fucking carry it around, all right? I want to print it out this time and carry it the fuck around because People are just so fucking misinformed, and they're not assholes, and they're not bad or stupid. They're just misinformed. My dentist tells me that I'm not going to heal properly if I don't have protein, at least a protein shake. Boo! I wanted to tell her, but it was just like, no point in arguing. But literally, I have a protein shake every single day. I just had one. Bananas and oranges. There's more usable protein in this shake than in your fucking entire day's worth of food. Because if you're eating dead animals or cooked food, it's not alive. There's no usable protein in there because amino acids must be alive for them to be usable. Now, I know this is not mainstream, but you have to understand the reality is, and that's my favorite sentence now, the reality is they don't want us to know what to do, what to eat. If you look around, the entire society runs on feeding you food that poisons you and you being sick enough to have to need to go to the doctor, go to the hospital, go to the pharmacy, buy the products, have the surgeries, have the x-rays, all the fucking things. This is why society is running. Like, this is how it's running. Businesses, restaurants, supermarkets, companies, hospitals, doctors' offices, prescription pill companies. These are billion-dollar industries. Fruit and vegetables, there's no money in that. Why you think I have so few followers? If I had a makeup channel, I would have way more followers. Like Awa tells me all the time, because sometimes I complain about it. I'm just like, I've been doing this for so long. How come I can't grow? Like, I am growing it's like a fucking snail's pace. But then she reminds me, she's just like, Jeanette, this is the industry you chose. I'm like, oh yeah. She's like, do a fashion page, do a fashion vlog, do a fashion YouTube. You'll grow way faster. Makeup. Do a fucking celebrity news channel if you want to grow. And I was like, yeah, right. You're right, because that's not my life purpose. So let me just keep doing what I'm doing. Me personally, I don't need to grow. What I need to do is I just need to keep growing myself. I don't need to grow on social media. I need to keep doing me and keep living my truth. Because guess what? If I had 1 million subscribers on a YouTube channel that I didn't give a shit about, that I felt was a total waste of time, what's the point of that? What is the point of that? Right? It's so, you can make money and you could have so much success and you could feel miserable inside because you're not living your life purpose. So remember that, okay? I'm going to head out because I actually want to film a YouTube video now on my walk. And so I love you guys so much. Catch me on YouTube for the rest of this episode, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye, boo!